running into... Okay, picking off some random zealots. Probably, yeah, good idea. Plus stalling the attack in general, so I'm assuming you can get the lurkers up. Yep, 6 lurkers morphing right now, though they will be up in time, especially with this stall. The Zergling and Mutalisk stall. Letting those Zerglings kind of fail a little bit. And Yoon feels that he can put up an expansion at that mineral only. No observers for Yoon, so yep, he's going to be forced to turn around, and those Archons can't fit through the gap, so he can't just go for the secondary, he has to go for that third base. Yeah, he's going to go scout to see if he took, Mum took a 4th base, but he's going to find that he didn't. Yeah, checks for the creep, doesn't find the creep. Going around to the backside, Mutalisk coming in, yep, shut down, great call by Mum. Gonna go shut down that defense before it even comes up, and he's gonna transfer some of those lurkers over to the other side because he sees coming on. Oh, he might lose the Hydralisk Den here, which would put him. He should. Oh, okay, loses the Hydralisk Den, so no more lurkers for a little while. He's gonna have to put up another Hydralisk Den also, but I'd still have to keep him in the lead. He hasn't lost any lurkers, and he's harassed the secondary, and he's disallowed the 3rd base to go up. The entire bottom half of the map hasn't been scouted yet, so I'm gonna lose that Overlord. Losing the Overlord. The Archons, just brutal. Telling the Zealots to get out of the way, but the Zealots just not having it. Love the Overlord. So, teching to Hive now. Mum is teching to Hive. We could see Defilers, which I wouldn't say would be the best. Actually, because there's still Mutalisk on the field and he has been producing Mutalisk, he might very well tech to Guardians. I'm actually going to put him on Guardians, which on this map would be really effective considering considering all the ridges. So that might be extremely effective, although the High Templar would not be having it. They would not like that, so they might shut those down. So it'll be interesting to see. I still think Defilers would not be the right way to go. Oh, being forced to storm his own units. Great micro by Mum there, getting hit pretty hard, but not losing too many. Just going to have them recharge, and he's going to go scan the bottom right just to see if there's anything down there, any bases. He still wants to keep this economic lead that he's had from the beginning of the game, and now he's macroing up. As you can see, rally point has been set to that upper ridge there on Bluestorm because the bigger units cannot fit through that little gap. And here he comes with a little push. Bunch of Zerglings, bunch of lurkers, and Yoon is just waiting there, Boxer looking on, love you. He's probably looking, he's saying, where's Frank? I want to look at Frank, he's the man. No, he's not. But anyways, so yeah, just rallying for position a little bit here with these forces, and Mum has expanded to the top left. If Yoon sees this, he's gonna have to move in. He's gonna have to push on that. A lot of lurkers though, spread out nicely, and Overlord moving in with some Scourge being built, so I'm assuming he's gonna want to pick off those observers. There's 3 observers there though, so I don't know how effective that's gonna be. I only see 4 Scourge, which he storms 1 observer. If he can get these in here before he loses all those lurkers, here he comes, he's pushing. No, Storm takes out one of the observers but keeps the other one. He stormed, and it was almost by chance that he caught the Scourge because he stormed before the Scourge even came, but still being forced to pull back. I'm assuming he's just going to re-push. He just wanted to gather more troops. He's going to push again because all he has to go against is those Zerglings, and that Hydralisk then being down is hurting Mum quite a bit right now. I think he expanded in order to compensate for the loss of the Hydralisk Den. He's just gonna take more of an economic advantage. Oh, he hasn't been harvesting there, but I'm assuming we're gonna see some Guardians coming out here. I hope and I assume that we're gonna see some Guardians here because he does need to get a higher tech up, and Defilers would not be the way to go considering the Archons, the Templars, and the Zealots. Oh, Overlord lives, 34 health. And Overlord's just scouting this. Oh, it looks like he's going in for a drop here. I did not see the drop tech being upgraded. Oh, is it purely Zerglings? Yeah, Zerglings actually. although they die very quickly, they also attack really ruthlessly, and yeah, those are cracklings, I believe. That's speed attack upgraded. So taking out, good call, taking out 1, 2 gateways, working on a third and a fourth, about to take out that fourth, gonna move to the fifth one goes down, taking out 5 gateways, working on a sixth. If you can take out the 6th one, that would be, well, that would be even more devastating, but 5 is quite enough. I'm not sure if he lost that. A lot of big fight going on here. Storms everywhere. Storm's just shutting those lurkers down. I'm not sure if he has an observer there or not. Does not look like he has an observer, so he can just push up with, yeah. Okay, so he lost, we'll call it 4.5. 4.5 because 1 didn't warp in all the way, so losing a lot of gateways, not able to macro as hard, and actually that's when he was setting up to start macroing, so he's going to have a lot of idle resources, and ooh, spilling a lot of Zerg blood there. Pick off the Templar. So yeah, great play going on here. Rebuilding, putting a cannon there just in case another drop comes in. Bottom right base is mining now, so I'm actually going to put, other than losing, yep, okay, so there's the Guardian tech, but anyways, other than losing those gateways, I'm going to have to put Yoon in a huge lead here, and actually if you saw that gateway had about 2 hits left on it. Another drop coming in, this time with lurkers alongside, so he's going to go for a double attack here. He's going to, yeah, wow, going to kill off a lot of probes with these Guardians, and waiting, okay. Uh-oh, High Templar there, though. High Templar are going to spill some lurker blood all over the place here. Oh, no. Look at him. He's just loving it. Ah! Tons and tons. Okay, maybe not that many, but wow. So I did put Yoon in the lead for this, but Mom is pushing in. Those Guardians doing a lot of damage. I believe there was only 5 of them, but they're just cutting things down. And this drop has not been taken out yet either. Killing those gateways did actually a lot more than I expected it would do, because he just hasn't been able to produce anything. So this might be GG here. Oh no, Reaver getting picked off. I didn't think he would switch to Reaver tech this late in the game, but I guess he just felt that would be the way to go. And losing. Oh, still got one. Oh! I think 2 more hits it would have taken for that Nexus to go down. Tons of Zerglings coming in here to the bottom right, and no forces down there. A lot of complete surround on the Nexus. I still think, okay, so he's going to the so he's going to the 6 o'clock position, pushing down there. 6 o'clock and the bottom right position. 6 o'clock defends, bottom right position is also going to defend, so pretty nice defense, although it still was a pretty cost-effective attack considering it was just Zerglings, and Zerglings, when they're fully upgraded, they're extremely powerful and extremely useful and very quick units, and they're extremely cost-effective. So even if you do lose like a massive attack, I believe that was about 3 control groups of Zerglings, even if you lose that much, oh, and I just want to see that Nexus die. I just want it to go down. But even if you lose like a huge amount of them, and he's just attacking everywhere, but if you lose a huge amount, it's not that big of a deal. Big attack coming in here. Reaver alongside, though, going to be able to defend. If you can take down those, I don't see any observers, so if you can take down that last cannon goes down. Yeah, as you can see, the Dragoon and the Zealot had to switch focus fire because the observers weren't in range, so the observer's doing some damage. High Templar taking that down, though. Okay, he's got a lot of damage on these Nexuses, or Nexi. Look at that one. I hate it so much, I just want it to die. But yeah, Yoon is, he's in the lead. I mean, there's been a lot of big attacks on him. If he could macro up the forces right now, he would just win the game. There would be no question to that, I think. Anyways, let's see what I know. Oh, it looks like Yoon actually hasn't even taken the 6 o'clock base. He's just, oh, and a drop coming in on the secondary. Good call. But the Templar, oh, the Templar turn around and run. I think that Nexus is gonna die. That Nexus better die. If that thing lives, that is a 1 hero Nexus. There we go, taken down. But yeah, if he can just macro up the forces, he's got the economy to do it. But he just hasn't been able to macro up enough forces after losing all those gateways. Defiler's coming out now. No, I don't think that's the greatest idea. Purely, even just because of the the High Templar and the Reavers now and he's seen the Reavers. He's killed a couple of them, so he knows that it's out. Oh, and he's gonna kill